Good evening all, welcome back to the channel, and it's time for the last video of the week, because it's Sunday night. I thought we'd finish the week with episode 5, series 2 of the Catherine Tate Show. So let's just get right into it. If you're watching on YouTube, then make sure you like and subscribe and join the Patreon to get early access to these episodes. And if you're watching on the Patreon, thanks for being a member. Make sure you give the video a like on there as well. And there's a... No, oh no, I thought there was something else, but there isn't. So let's just go.
Have I told you about the fancy dress?
No.
I've not told you about the fancy dress.
No, you ain't, babe.
The fancy dress party when I was living at me mum's.
No.
I have told ya.
You ain't told me.
Mum, he said I ain't told him about the fancy dress party.
Oh, it's a party now.
She must have told you about the fancy dress party.
Oh, she ain't.
He says you ain't.
I have told him.
She says she has told you.
She ain't told me.
She ain't told you.
I know him.
No. What happened?
Funny thing about him, Paul Whitehouse, Johnny Depp says that he's the best actor he's ever worked with. Work that out. Think of all the people that Johnny Depp's worked with in his entire career, and he says Paul Whitehouse is the best actor he's ever worked with.
This party, that's what happened.
Work that out.
Wait, at a fancy dress party?
No.
Can you imagine?
The silent laughter.
Don't make me laugh.
It didn't.
Don't start him off.
You started him off.
Here we go.
I nearly died, it was so funny.
I was in agony. I laughed so much.
Are you ready for this?
I
No.
don't know if I am.
Go on, Dad.
Melanie has come as Shirley Temple, licking a big lollipop and tap dancing all over the gaff.
Melanie Baker, Mum's friend from aerobics.
Worked in the multiplex. Got a cat with double paws.
She done that fun run dressed as a bottle of Cinzano.
I forgot to get sponsored.
Paulie with the big hands. She's come as Posh Spice. Which is a bit much because she must be 11 stone. Anyway, halfway through the day she says she ain't Posh Spice, she's Carol Vorderman. Before she went on the detox, I nearly died.
She was walloping herself around the kitchen saying consonant or vowel. It was lethal.
Lisa Jackson, she's gutted she ain't got a costume and wants to know if she puts some ink toner on her face, can she come as Ainsley Harriott?
She can't say that.
She don't mean nothing by it, she's deaf in one ear.
Shut up, will ya? We ain't got to the funny bit yet.
Well, don't tell me there's more.
This is a classic.
Lunchtime, right? I've sent me mum down Sainsbury's to get the food. I'd have gone myself, but I promised
Sainsbury's?
Shelley I'd do her highlights before the party because she wanted to come as Kylie, and I said I'd do what I could, but I couldn't promise nothing because she's got hair like cotton wool.
So, I've gone on with a list. I've got specific instructions to get 4 packs of sausage
Oh, they've got it
rolls, 8 bags
memorised.
of chicken drumsticks and an unwaxed lemon.
Stop it.
Well, you know what she's like when she gets in the shops, guaranteed she's going to bump into someone she knows, and when she starts yapping, that's it. List or no list, game over. It is out of control.
What are you like?
You know what she's like.
You know what she's
You know
like.
what I'm like.
She's come back from the shop, she's put the bag on the table, we've opened the bag, we've looked in the bag.
What's in the bag?
A tray of vegetarian chipolatas and a strawberry cheesecake.
Well, I've looked at her like that.
Well, I've returned that.
I've looked at both of them like this.
Looking at each other like this.
You know what she's done, don't you?
What's she done?
She's bought the wrong thing.
Oh
Oh my god.
You are mental.
Stop it, I'm gonna wet myself. I'm gonna wet myself as well.
I have wet myself.
What's an unwaxed lemon?
Elaine Figgis is one of a growing...
Oh, that could have been much. That could have been lethal. Starting an episode of this with that sketch with them. Oh, God. It was just the right amount of funny that it didn't kill me. But it's, we don't know this time, not, I don't know.
number of women prepared to go to extraordinary...
Stuff as well!
I have wet myself.
What's an unwaxed lemon?
What's an unwaxed lemon? We don't know.
Elaine Figgis is one of a growing number of women prepared to go to extraordinary lengths to find
It's her
love.
who marries the
Sadly,
murderer,
however,
isn't it? Oh.
Last year she suffered a setback when her husband of 9 days was electrocuted on death row in his Texan penitentiary. But Elaine hasn't given up.
This is Gummidge. He's my computer.
Gummidge.
Although don't call him a computer. He'll take offence. My friend Tex at line dancing class. That's his country name. His real name's Roland. He says that Gummidge is my global pimp. Not exactly sure what pimp is, to be honest, but although I know Gladys Knight had 3 of them. Oh, hang on. Paolo's just signed on. I better just tell him I'm busy.
Yeah, which
okay?
job centre?
I'll never hear the last of it. There. Do you know, I've met people from all over the world. All from this little chair. America, Brazil, Australia, Africa even.
And where is Paolo from?
Reading. Hank's just signed on.
Hank.
He's from Wisconsin. He's a lovely man, but keeps sending me pictures of his penis.
Do you get a lot of that?
No, as I say, I don't get to meet many of them because of the distance involved. Oh, you mean pictures of them? Oh, yeah, I get tons of them. I don't encourage it, but very broad-minded. Mind you, if it continues like this, I am going to have to get myself a bigger hard drive.
Storing it all, are you?
Who's this? Oh, that's Kyle.
Who's Kyle? Where's
He's
he
an
from?
actor.
Oh, is it?
Well, at least he says he is.
Do you
Yeah.
find a lot of people lie about themselves on internet chat rooms?
I think at the end of the day, you have to take everything with a pinch of salt.
Wow, that's actually quite ahead of its time, this episode of the Catherine Tate Show. Because that is basically, that should be the motto of the internet. If you're going to go on social media or use the internet, the motto should be, at the end of the day, you should just take everything with a pinch of salt.
I mean, for example, this is the picture I use online. Now, strictly speaking, that isn't actually me.
Really?
It's my friend Kath's daughter. But we're both Sagittarius with Gemini rising, so...
With what?
You can't get much closer than that.
Okay, what time does the film start?
Oh, not this fucking restaurant again.
Hi guys! Welcome to BBJ's. I'm your waitress for today. My name's Amanda, but my friends call me Zebedee. I'm a fiery Taurian with my moon in Uranus. Careful, I'll do the jokes.
Can we see the menus?
The kid loves it.
Okay guys, here's the deal. I can give you the menus, but we've got a special promotion on this week where if you can tell us what we've got on the menus, you get entered into our special mind reader draw.
We'll just have some menus if that's okay, thank you.
Table 9 ducking out of the mind reader draw. Okay guys, here's your menus. And here's your menu, you cheeky little munchkin. What's your name?
Robbie.
And how old are you, Robbie?
8.
8? I was 8 when I was your age. Oakley dokley. And what does little Robbie want?
I want a Captain Octopus fish burger, please.
Aye,
Fish
Captain.
burger.
Would you like soapy fries with that today for yourself?
What are soapy fries?
They're like curly fries, except they're straighter, they taste of soap.
Ah!
Just normal fries.
Yeah.
I'll have a hot burger.
Table 9 going for hot burgers!
Yeah, this place would not survive, would it? If it was a real if it was a real place, it would not survive. Like, because there'd never be anybody in the shop, because they'd get sick of this eventually. It'd just be internet orders, so that they don't have to sit down and put up with this. You know, as soon as they name the thing they want, fucking let's dance. No. Come on, Robbie. We'll get you a McDonald's instead. You can have a fillet of fish from there, son.
Look, A. A is for apple. Yum, yum. And aeroplane. Yum. T is for train. And also for tired.
Which you are.
Is for haven't slept in weeks. And house.
House. Mess.
That's right, darling.
M is for
Molly
mess.
doesn't sleep anymore, does she, Molly? N is for no sleep for Mummy. R. What's R for, sweetheart? Do you know what R's for? It's for rabbit. Floppy, floppy bunny rabbit. And really need to go to bed. P is for parents. F is for forever. K, well, K can be loud like kayak, or silent as in knackered. I is for igloo. That's where the Eskimos live. And also for I need to sleep so much I could vomit. E is for bags under the eyes. E is for exhaustion and eternal suffering evermore.
Yeah.
And
it's true.
Elephant.
Wake up. Wake up, you're holding the baby. Aww. So I'm guessing she's a single mother then, that's her character. Yeah. Shout out to all the single mothers out there.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, how's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Been here long?
5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, you may as well bed yourself down for the night then.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I didn't mean with me. God, I'm not that easy. I can see I'm going to have to keep my eye on you, aren't I? No, I just mean we're really understaffed at the moment.
Really?
Sorry, where are my manners? Would you like a rhubarb and custard?
Not for me, thank you.
Rhubarb and custard.
I'm not a big fan of boiled
Sweets.
sweets myself, but
Not the actual
it's nice to have something
thing.
to suck on in between blanket baths, you know what I mean?
Woo!
Oh, it's you. Aren't you going to answer that?
No?
I'm vibrating.
It must be a relief.
Oh, it's a
it's you.
relief. When he started talking, it's like you were drunk or something. She was like, huh?
To find time for a break.
Oh, God, no, we're too busy for breaks. No, I've just been sent here to meet a new member of staff.
Oh? Any luck finding her?
Her. She's a her. Female doctor, more trouble than they're worth if you ask me.
I take it you get on better with the male doctors then?
Well, how can I put it? They don't allow pets in here, but I've had a cockatoo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just thought, you're not a doctor, are you?
No, I'm not a doctor. Why?
No, it's just that you have that look about you, you know. The look of authority. Can be very attractive in a man, if you know what I mean.
You're very kind. You must have a continual supply of admirers.
Well, I am seeing someone here at the moment, but
I bet you are.
it's not common knowledge. I don't kiss and tell.
Good for you.
I shag and shout. So you better be careful. No, seriously.
I was literally just about to come up with something like that. I was going to say, no, she doesn't kiss and tell. She sucks and... something. I don't know. I was going to say sucks and something, but yeah. That's even better. Shags and shouts.
Rare to see an attractive man around the place without a wedding ring.
Oh, I'm married.
She bangs and boasts.
I just don't wear a ring.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You like to keep your options open. No point in being in a stable if
He's not undercover on something, is he? A cop or something?
you can't ride a few of the horses, you know what I mean, though?
You do much riding?
Sorry, I was talking about sex.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I
Oh,
know.
nice one. Well, you know, you're only young once. Mind you, you can play many a good tune on an old fiddle, if you know what I mean. I was talking about sex again.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know.
Great! So how about me and you have a bit of a fiddle tonight then, say 7 o'clock? You could pick me up outside, A&E.
Ah, Bernie. I see you found each other.
Dr. Walker, I got your memo about the new doctor, but I'm very sorry she's not here yet.
What do you mean, she?
Dr. Hilary Donovan.
Bernie, this is Sir Hilary Donovan.
What?
Oh my god. He's basically just told the new doctor, and he's got a knighthood, which means that he's fucking Dr. Big Bollocks. Wherever he goes. Doesn't matter if this isn't his hospital, it is as soon as he walks into the fucker. She's basically just told Dr. Big Bollocks that she's been shagging her way around every fucking ward she works in. She doesn't kiss and tell, she shags and shouts. How does she still have a sketch and a job as a nurse?
Sir Hilary, you said you weren't a doctor.
I mean, I think it was the first sketch she was in. She was being pulled into the office, being given her last warning.
And I'm not, I'm a surgeon.
I do hope Nurse Bernadette hasn't been bothering you, Sir Hilary.
On the contrary, she's been more than friendly.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Sir, excuse me, Your Highness.
Your Highness!
Are we still on for that fiddle at 7 o'clock?
Oh, please.
Nice one!
Have any of your online relationships turned into anything more serious, Elaine?
Well, as you know, Tanya,
Wow.
I had met my Prince Charming,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
but he was cruelly taken away from me.
Every time she starts talking about this guy, they start playing the music. He was a murderer! Get over it!
Jerry, God rest his soul, was a one-off. I was convinced no one could ever take his place. Until I met Mohammed.
Where is Mohammed?
He's in Egypt. He's 24 and he sells spices outside Luxor Temple.
Oh, he's one of them. Luxor Temple! Right. I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh, it's so romantic. I sometimes think I'm living in a Barbara Cartland novel.
How are you finding the cultural differences?
We've both had to make our sacrifices. Mohammed's had to buy a 6-month pass for his local internet cafe, and I've had to change my religion.
That must have been a very big decision.
Why?
Not really. I've had to change to halal meat. I pray to the East 5 times a day. And a couple of weeks ago, Mohammed told me I'm not allowed to do the lottery. I still do the odd scratch card, I mean. He's not a fundamentalist.
So has a date been set for the marriage?
Not yet. No.
I suppose most of you have been following the news today about that attack in Austria. Yeah. There was someone on. Someone did an interview on one of the news channels, saying that is it the Muslim Brotherhood in the UK? You know, he used to work with them and be a part of them, and now he's in favour of moderate Islam, and he preaches that he's against extremist Islam. Anyway, yeah, he said when he was in the Muslim Brotherhood, and he used to all the things that they said, the rules, and I think they said that 6-month-old boys, once boys are 6 months old, they should be praying at least 5 times a day, and if they don't, that's punishable by death. That's just something I saw today in an interview. This guy, he was from Saudi Arabia because he had the thing that the members of the royal family wear. But yeah, he said that. That's what he heard when he was in there. Or what he heard. Yeah, I just thought 6-month-old boys just want to lay in their cot and shit their pants. Just mentioning it.
Our setbacks.
You know, just saying what I heard.
I keep sending him money to keep him going.
I'm repeating what I heard another Muslim say. That's not what I said or some right-winger. That's what a Muslim said on a television interview from the Muslim Brotherhood. 6-month-old, pray 5 times a day, or you're punishable by death if you don't.
Until he sells his spy stall, but apparently Mohammed thinks...
And he was also calling for the government to get rid of it, to ban the Brotherhood as well.
That the man who delivers his...
It was in the wake of what's happened in Austria. But yeah, that's basically where the UK is now. You've got... It's not someone from Reform or UKIP or GB News coming on doing an interview saying that the UK has got a problem with a particular religion. It's someone from that religion saying that we've got a problem. Yeah, we're all gonna die.
Post is a bit like fingered.
Are you sure it's safe
I'm just
to be
saying
sending
what I
large
saw.
amounts of money to someone you've only been chatting to for a few weeks?
Tanya, you've got to understand something about being a Muslim. The word Islam actually means love. I send him money, and he loves that.
All right. Yes.
All right, Nan.
Nan.
Oh, hello, darling. There's a nice surprise to find you here.
I didn't want you coming home to an empty flat. How are you?
Not bad, thank you, darling. It was very emotional, but yeah, I'm all right.
Was it a big funeral?
Oh, it was beautiful. Church was packed. She had 7 cars follow her. 7.
7?
I didn't think she knew that many people. And you want to see the food they laid on. Oh, it was out of this world.
Hey, I'll sit down. I'll make you a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm all right for the minute, thanks, lad. I had a couple of Guinness when we came back from the ground. I didn't want them, really, but young Charlie Ford got them for me, and I didn't want to be rude.
No, of course not.
Didn't want to be rude.
Oh, it don't seem real, does it? I only see her last week. She was out there mopping that landing. Poor old Lena. Still, it's happy release for her, though, I suppose.
Yeah.
She weren't never the same after her Jackie died. She only went out once a week, got her pension, knocked it out on baby sham, came back, sang the top of her voice till 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I will miss her.
You'll miss her.
Did you manage to eat anything, or shall I make you something now?
No, I had a little something while I was there, love. Nice plate of boiled bacon and potato salad, bowl of jelly deals, nice bit of crusty bread, couple of sausage rolls. You don't like to be rude.
Fill your boots.
Oh, I can't believe she's gone.
Come on then, it'll be all right.
Suppose it'll be me next.
Now, don't talk like that.
She didn't have anyone, did she, poor old Lena? She went from week to week without a living soul come up and say, God, help us, that ain't no way to go, is it? Oh, well. Rest in peace, Lena, love.
Here we go.
She owed me money. She owed me money, the woman.
What are you talking about?
I gave her 15 quid beginning of last week. She never give it back.
No, it hardly matters now.
What a fucking liberty.
What a fucking liberty!
That's typical of her, that is.
She hardly knew she was going to have a heart attack and die before she could pay you back.
Not fucking much she did.
Not fucking much she
I
didn't!
bet she felt the first twinge go down her arm and thought, that's it, I'll go and tap her to cross the road. She was artful.
She felt the first twinge go down her arm and thought, I'll go tap her across the road. Oh my God, I fucking love Nan. Felt the first twinge.
I bet she felt the first twinge go down her arm and thought, that's it, I'll go and tap her to cross the road. She was artful, cow. 15 quid. I sent a wreath worth £25 and it gets worse.
It gets worse.
Just leave it. I'll give you the money.
I don't want your money. Don't you dare, don't you dare. I've got more money than a lot of you put together.
Great. Well, you won't miss that 15 quid then.
Here, any more talk like that and I shall leave it all to the cat's home. What about them old girls who leave all their money to the cat's home? Oh, that do make me laugh. What do the cats want with it? What do they care? They're fucking cats. What are they gonna do? Go on a cruise? All the little cats sailing round the world on a cat yacht?
On a cat yacht!
Sipping champagne, getting all dressed up to have dinner with a captain. They're fucking cats!
Great, well, that's all sorted then. Would you like a cup of tea now?
Yeah, lovely. Oh, there's a good boy. Go and put the kettle on, that's it. Here. We can have a couple of these with it and all.
You've not brought those back from the wake?
Of course I did. Didn't fancy them while I was there, but I knew I'd want some later. Always the same whenever I have a drink. Always fancy a nice bit of cake a couple of hours after. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
God, I hope no one saw you.
I'll get in there and put the kettle on you. I won't let you have any of this quiche. Do you mind?
Oh, God. I love that. Oh, God. You know, I'm not wishing, I never wish away a good series that I'm enjoying. In fact, it's the complete opposite. But I do have to say, I am really, really looking forward to the point where I'm done with this and I can watch the Nan movie. I'm so excited about that. I think it's going to be absolutely epic.
Very noisy. Terribly distracting.
It's the farting woman, isn't it? Yep. Yep.
For goodness sake, we're trying to watch the film back here. Honestly, I've never known such rudeness.
No, such rudeness.
Unbelievable.
It's a cinema, love. Honestly, do you know what I think the answer is? You know what I think that the trick that cinemas have been missing is headphones. Every seat should have a pair of headphones connected to it, so that you've got the option. Mind you, well, in fact, no, because there'd be noise cancelling headphones, so it doesn't matter if there's sound on there or if you're listening. Yeah, so you can have the option. And if you choose not to use the headphones, then you can't bitch about people making noise while they're eating. But don't get. But also, obviously, I don't mean that I'm saying it's okay for people to be, talking loudly and fucking shagging in the back row. No, but for people there are people like this who complain or start getting if you start eating or opening a can of pop in a cinema. I've seen it. But yeah, headphones as a choice, I think it'd be a good idea.
Have you been eating garlic? You're late?
Yeah, had to take a woman up to Uxbridge. Only just got back.
Oh, it has been chocker here. Absolutely chocker, hasn't it, Vernon? Yeah, you're lucky you just missed the rush. Double cheeseburger.
Yes, please.
Double cheese for Neville.
Thanks, Vern.
And he just died or something.
Yeah, you missed it all go off earlier. You'll never believe who was here.
God.
Him. Sure, I saw an article pop up saying that he died.
Oh, what's her name? American woman. Vernon, what's the name of that woman that was here earlier? About that big, blonde woman. Off the telly.
Off the telly, you say?
Oh, married to a funny-looking little bloke with ginger hair.
Madonna!
Right. So what was she doing up here then?
They were on their way to the garden centre. She bought one of them bolt-together barbecues last Saturday, and they not give her enough nuts.
Well, couldn't she just got some nuts from B&Q?
Well, that's what I said, but she said they were funny size. Anyhow, they have a burger each, get back in their car, and it wouldn't start. They run out of petrol.
Oh, dear.
Apparently, she knew they needed to fill up, but she wouldn't because they'd been passing Esso garages and she only uses BP.
Oh, right. Is that a political thing?
No, apparently she's collecting the nectar points. So anyway, Vernon gives a little ginger bloke a lift up to Sainsbury's garage. Meanwhile, I'm left here with her for 20 minutes and she starts banging on about Iraq.
Oh, dear.
I said, don't talk to me about Middle Eastern policies. I met Jeff Boone in a cash and carry last Thursday.
Who?
I'm up to here with it. And what with him wittering on all day, me head's banging. Any sauce?
No.
He never says a fucking word.
Right. See you tomorrow.
See you later. Take care.
I believe, Elaine, that some of your friends are worried about you marrying a man who lives 2,000 miles away and who you've only spoken to via the internet.
Tanya, this is the 21st century. People should realise anything is possible. We've got cordless phones, compact discs. I mean, just last night I was watching...
Yeah, you do realise that those both came in the 20th century. Compact disc was basically at the start of the 80s, and I'm pretty sure the first cordless phone was available by the mid-80s. Fuck me.
I travel, and they've got a chimpanzee in Las Vegas who can ride a bike while smoking a cigar.
In fact, you know what? Whenever people talk about when the first wireless phone was available, they count that as being the first wireless house phone or whatever. But actually, it was the first, walkie-talkie type device that two humans had a conversation on. That's a phone. So it would have been years before the first cordless home phone was made. Just those sort of communication devices for police and what have you, they've been around yonks. They had them in World War II, you know, they used to have a radio man who used to carry around a radio. And that just had an aerial sticking out the top of it. So that technically was a wireless phone. But obviously it wasn't. It was a big battery pack. And it had a phone connected to a wire and an aerial. And yeah, but the first wireless walkie-talkie was technically the first wireless phone.
We're not living in the dark ages anymore.
So what's the plan?
Well, plan is I meet Mohammed at Heathrow and then we go straight to the registry office.
Oh.
Oh, it's from Mohammed.
No last-minute nerves, I hope.
No. No, I just asked him to let me know if the money I sent him yesterday went into his bank account.
How much did you send him, Elaine?
Well, what with tomorrow's airfare and various bits and bobs, it did come to a couple of thousand this time.
What does the text say?
Yes. He's a man of very few words. And not all of those are in English. I must be mad.
Fucking hell, love. You need help.
Right. Well, I'm off. I've got to go and pick up my outfits. And yes, it is very special. And no, you can't get a sneak preview. Right, I shall see you lot tomorrow. Once more, into the bridge, dear friends.
Bridge? I mean breach. See, you see these little moments where she just does a little pause and it's her common sense creeping in, but it's like she's got a barrier that automatically comes up as soon as it comes in and it... So she isn't all gone, is she? There's a little bit left up there that... You know, let's call it a survival instinct. You need to let that in, love. You need to let that win up here in the battle between the two sides. You need to let that side beat that side. Sending fucking Mohammed in Egypt a couple of grand.
Is it all right? Yes. Yes. Is it all right? Yes.
Oh.
Lauren, I'm sure you don't like staying behind any more than I do. But until you learn to focus more when you're in class and do the work set for the lesson, you're going to stay behind and do it in your own time.
Are you Northerner, miss?
Excuse me?
You're from the north, innit?
Do your work, Lauren.
Are you Northerner, though?
Why'd you ask, Lauren?
Because you speak funny, is it?
That's enough.
Is it?
I'm only asking a question. Can't I ask a question? I'm only asking a question, though.
Asking a
I'm from
question?
Bristol, Lauren. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Good.
Are you a farmer, miss?
Right, I have to ask, why the fuck did the chairs in school have a hole in the back? Why? What was that hole for? It was either like that or a big fuck-off round one that you could get your leg through. Why did they have those? Is it something to do with health and safety? Is it so that they're easier to pick up? What is it? What is the fucking point? If anyone knows,
Lauren.
tell
Are
me.
you a farmer, though?
Don't be ridiculous.
You talk like a farmer.
Carry on with your work.
Why do you talk like a farmer,
Lauren,
though?
I'm not going to tell you again.
Do you live on a farm, miss?
Lauren, be quiet.
Miss, are you the farmer's wife?
If you don't be...
Are you the farmer's wife?
No, I'm not.
Are you old MacDonald, miss?
Don't be...
Do you know old MacDonald, miss?
Stop this.
E-I-E-I-O, miss.
Stop this nonsense. You know perfectly well I'm not a farmer. Now get back to your work immediately.
Not being funny or nothing, miss, but you do smell like a farmer.
Now that's enough.
Is it the pig swill?
Right.
Miss, do you eat pig swill?
Be quiet. I am not from the north and I'm not a farmer. Now let that be the end of it.
Ooh.
No doubt you think yourself very amusing. But look around,
Yep.
Lauren. No one's here to see your little show. Now I suggest you pick up that book and start reading. because you are well on your way to coming bottom of your whole year.
I'm bothered. I'm bothered, Dan. I'm bothered.
I'm bothered, Dan.
Look at my face. Is my face bothered?
Is my face bothered?
You sound ridiculous.
You sound like a farmer.
You sound like a farmer.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Don't care because I ain't bothered.
Lauren,
I ain't bothered.
stop this
I ain't bothered.
right now.
I ain't bothered.
Come on.
Look,
just
farmer.
I'm
Face.
farmer
face. Farmer.
I ain't bothered.
No, Lauren, you're not bothered. But you're 15 years old and you don't even know where Bristol is.
Don't need to know. I'm a farmer.
Right, that's it.
Don't need to know. I ain't a farmer.
I'm washing my hands of you. I've had just about enough of this. Read the book. Don't read the book. It's not my problem anymore.
Miss,
Oh, what now?
have you got to go and milk the cows, miss?
He hasn't turned up, has he? I knew it. I knew it. Anyway, that's the end. Oh, well, that was good, wasn't it? I always enjoy this. It's so good. I think when I finish this show, I'm gonna have to replace it with something similar because there's another. Well, I don't know if it's similar, but I think it's a sketch show by another woman, you know, a female comedian. The Karen Dunbar Show from Chewing the Fat, because whenever I used to react to Chewing the Fat, I don't think there was a single episode where I wasn't talking about her, one of the characters that she played in the episode. You know, there was always at least one sketch she was in where it was among the most memorable of the episode. So, yeah, people started commenting saying, oh, she's done her own show. She's done her own show. It's called The Karen Dunbar Show, so you should watch it. And I always said I would, but I haven't yet. So I think that'd be a really good show to replace this with after I'm done with this. I think I might follow this up with that. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, good episode. To kick it off with these, just I knew I was in for a good one. That was a surprise though when Paul Whitehouse walked out. You know, I didn't expect that. Don't know who this is though. Oh wait, the cast list. Additional material, the cast. Danny. Ashlyn Ditter, is that her? Don't know her if it is. Oh wait, special guests. Roger Allam, Geraldine McNulty, Brian Murphy, Paul Whitehouse. I'm guessing that she's Geraldine McNulty. Don't recognise the name. What was she in? Suppose I can look it up after I've done this. But yeah, there we go. That was episode 5 of the Catherine Tate Show. And yeah, it was a really good episode. It's so funny. You know, see, it's shows like this and Miranda and Karen Dunbar being in Chewing the Fat, and when I was doing Chewing the Fat, just the sheer amount of her characters that I loved and would leave me absolutely howling. And then you've got Dawn French, who had her own show. Well, she had a couple of shows, didn't she? She was in a show with Ade Edmonton's wife. What's her name? Jennifer Saunders. And then she had that show where she played a vicar. But then I mean, it's still going on now, but it sort of started about 5-10 years ago, where suddenly the progressive movement started making out that women had never stood alone in comedy before. Like, were you literally born last year? Or did you just not watch telly for the first 20 years of your life? Like, no. There has been plenty of them, and they've done a lot more than you think. This show, that show, whatever, those are just the examples of the ones that I've seen or heard of. I bet there's loads of shows I haven't even seen. But yeah, this is just hilarious. So funny. But it does help that she's actually, she can act as well. She's not just funny. She can act funny. She's a good actress. So there we go. I'm going to call that the end. So the next episode will be, episode 6. That'll come sometime next week, probably. And there's a couple of things I'm thinking about doing next week as well that are overdue. I'm not saying anything, but just think about everything that's overdue on this channel. There's 3 comedies that I've done on this channel where the actual comedy show is finished, but there's actually still something left to be done. I mean, most of you'll know which one, no one immediately as soon as I say that. But actually with that, there isn't one more show, there's 2. Because they did a documentary last year. But the other 2, there's a live show for one of them, and another one, there's a documentary. So I'm going to try and get at least one of those done next week. I don't know which one. I don't want to promise anything, because it seems like when I promise things, I'll say, this week it's going to be this, it doesn't get done. The channels work better when it's just spontaneous, and I don't say anything. That's why I don't write posts with a schedule, because it just seems to go wrong. So, I'm not planning anything. I'm just saying that that's something that I hope to do next week. Get at least one of those 3 things done, alongside everything else. So, thanks everybody for watching. You'll be watching this on Patreon or YouTube. So if you're watching on Patreon, then, just hit the little love art like you would on this one. Not like in my own video, though. And thanks for being a member. And if you're watching on YouTube, then like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And also, check out the Patreon as well. Also, there's a prize draw. Oh, I should have mentioned that in another video. Yeah, I don't know when this will end up on YouTube, but I'm doing a prize draw where I'm giving away some Patreon memberships to celebrate 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know if it'll still be... but it probably will be, because hardly anyone's entered. It's like my YouTube audience are allergic to free shit. You sure you're British? So just check the community tab, see if the competition's still open. And if it is, enter. And you'll get a free month or whatever of memberships. I haven't put the prizes out yet, because nobody's entered. But when there's enough people in the competition, I'll start saying, this is what each winner's going to get. So, yeah, do that. That's going to be... That's the end of this one now. So, thanks for watching. I hope you've had a great weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Good night.